Okay. So now let's start with the second function or component of MS Access query. So before I start on query part, I just want to go back to the MS Access database. So yesterday we have created this table, and under this table we have also entered data. So before I start query part, I will show you how to import or export external data to the table. So for example, if you have any Excel format, any kind of data with the similar fields, so make sure the field should be similar. Like if you have name, address, mobile number, time and date, fees amount already registered, or form cost, everything should be matched with the external data. So if you have any Excel file which you want to import, instead of copy paste to the database, you can directly export or import. So I will show you how to do that. So very first, just close this one and just right click from here, and you can see the option called import. So import means you can import data, external data, to this existing database. So here are these options. So if you have any access database also, from that particular database you can import data to your table. Same Excel, if you have any data for in Excel format, same thing you can also do that. So suppose I have a Excel file which I want to import, so I will just click on this, and it is asking where exactly the file is present right now. So if you can also browse the existing location of your Excel file somewhere. If you kept that also, you have to just choose it. Once you are done, so I am just giving one example with some other document. So I have this Excel I want to import, but that is not related to this database fields, but I will just show you the demo. So I imported, you can see here it's imported this. Now there are other options like append a copy of the record to the table. If I click yes, then the data will import to this existing table. So if I import, click on the first one, it will create a separate table for that. Okay, so right now our columns name or field names is not match with this thing, so that's why I am going to click on the import as a, it will create as a new table. So if I click OK, and you can see this is actually the data. Okay, so these are the sheet wise you will get all this information. So I'm just choosing first right now the sheet one, and I will click on next. So here options, first row contain column heading. So uh, if you want this way, it should be, because this is from the Excel header. Okay, so it is asking you, do you want the same header name to your Access table? If yes, then click on this checkbox. So now click on next. So it is saying this field name would be topic. Under topic, these are the data. Now if you click on next, it will ask you primary key. So far we do not require any primary key. We'll click on no. So I will click on next, and now import to table. So you can save to any name. I would say table 02. This is what I want my table name. So I will click on finish. So and just close it. So you can see this is done. So if you open, you are getting all this. So you do not need to copy paste or you can, obviously you can do copy paste, here also you can paste, but I think this is only the very good, idea to import data in one shot. Suppose you have bulk of data and want to just import in a 1 second, 2 second. It is very easy using the import. Same, I will show you how to export. Okay, now I am going to use the same table and I want to export data to the other in Excel format, for example. So once you right click on this, you are getting option as export. Now you can export to different uh, type like Excel, PowerPoint, Word, PDF, access any like text file. So ideally we'll go with Excel. So I will click on Excel. Now it is asking where you want to save this data. So I will not going to change anything. I would just refer to this path, and now here some option you can see. So the file format also there. So what kind of file format you want? So by default whatever it is coming, XLSX, I will prefer that one. And here some formatting, do you want any formatting? If yes, so I will show you how it works. So formatting, if once you click on the export data with formatting and layout, just click on both the things so that your Excel will get open. If you uncheck this one, it will directly export and you have to go back to the folder and you have to open. But if you click on open, it will open immediately to your current screen. So I will just click on the OK. Now you can see this is opening here. So now see, this is taking a decent format. It is giving, so whatever the fields are there, and these things are also added to your table. So this is looks like a pretty good formatting with the formatting export data. So this is what import and export. I hope you understand this import and export functionality. So now come to the query part. So this is the table, right? So I'm just going to delete that the table which we created for import and export. Just so for deleting also, just right click on that table and you will get option delete. It will ask, do you want to delete? Yes, and just click on yes. So you can see your table is not there. So now coming to the table first. So before you start query part, I will just add few columns so that it would be easy to understand. So I'm just quickly, uh, you know, adding some data. The value you enter is invalid field, for example. Okay. Now I choose 3. I choose 500. Okay. Now I will click here. I will keep 50, 100. Now, okay. Now I'll keep day 5, 4th, and 600, 300, and 150. Okay, so this is sufficient for now. So I will just, so what is the purpose of, creating the like queries? Why we need a query? So what happened exactly? Suppose on your record or database or table, you have thousands of data. Now, if I want to do filter on that, okay, so I can do the way we do filter things in Excel, but then there is no use to use access, right? If you are doing the similar action on the access, then what is the use of that? So here in Excel, access, they have they have made or they have built one function called queries. So queries will help you to understand what is your need. Okay, based on your personal requirement, like you want some data, it should start with something. You don't want unwanted data. Okay, only required data only you want. Might be based on our example, you want the data with only for John. Okay, or you want the data only date wise for today. Okay, so based on your requirement, you can create a query. So whenever you are just running that query, it will only trigger the record which you needed. Okay, it will not show you all the list. So basically, for reporting purpose, we need query so that in one click we can get the report based on our query. So I will show you how to create a query. So go to create, tab, and you are here, you are getting query wizard, query design. So I will click first query design. So once you click on the query design, it will show your all the tables, exactly how many tables you have created under this database or access. It will display all the tables. Now you can't get queries because we didn't create a single query so far. So that's why query is also blank. If I click on both, I can only get the table, not queries, because we have not made any queries so far. So now you can even close it, just close. Now it is asking the field names and all. Okay, so to create a query, you need field names, right? Without field name, you cannot create a query. So if you remember your names, so these are the name, like field names. So if I go here, I can put simply name. Okay, so prior to that, I will just close this one and I will show you again. So before the design, okay, before the design, just go to wizard. So now here you can see there are different things like simple query, cross query, find duplicate query, find unmatched query. So we are now going to create a first a simple query. Okay, so I will choose first simple query, then click on OK. Now you can see it is referring your table. Okay, if you have multiple tables, if you click on the this drop down, it will display all the drop down. Based on that, the field name will trigger. Okay, so far we have only one, that's why we can see only these field names under this table. Okay, now it is asking you what kind of data you want. So what kind of query you want. So there may be a chance you have uh, 20, 30 fields, but you may need only few fields. For example, for some reason, so you need only for example one query, like I need a person name and person mobile number. So what it like a you need only contact for that particular person. You need, I need that person to whom I can reach out. Okay, so that means you need this data. You don't require all the unwanted things. You don't want to, you are not bothered to know what are the fee amount or form amount, whatever he paid or not. I am not bothered about. I need a a list where I can easily contact with that particular person. So that you can make a name as a contact query, right? Because we need only mobile number and name. So once you add your like the desired fields, okay, you just click on the next. Okay, now I will tell you all this summary how it works. It's especially for the calculation part. Okay, so for mobile number, do you need some? No, there is no logic with that average and all. So I'm not going to cover now. I will show you in another query. So far, I just will choose this one, the first, drop down, and I will click on the next. Now it is asking you to give a query name. Okay, so you can it's default it suggests a name, but we'll customize our name. So I will say contact context query. Okay, so I am giving this name as a context query. So you can see, once you click on OK, it is just uh, like started. It's already capture your name and your mobile number. So for example, if you want to add more name, so I'm just going to add one more name. Let's take today's date, 200 minus 100, 150, 190. Okay, so I just added. Okay, one column I just added. I will just keep save, and then I will close. Now see, we when we created that time, we had only three. Now if you open this query, it is automatically capture your the entry, okay, based on the tables. So you do not need to create. Once you create once you create this query, whatever data you input under table, it will capture here. So you do not need to worry about whether whatever the entries is coming, or after import also, you do not need to worried about the query part, whether it is you know triggering or not. It will capture all the data. Okay, so on that, so here I will just open and I will show you. There are when you click on this option, once you open this query and right click, you can see all these options you are getting. So based on your data, you can create chart, table. Okay, SQL view also you can do, design view also you can do. So design view means whenever you want to add or remove or modify any field. Okay, so uh, now this is my existing query. Now I want to add one more query. So whenever you want to add any query, so this is, you can see the field name. So you just click on this and you are getting us all these option, what field name you want. Suppose I want date and time. Okay, so date and time also, it's, if it's unchecked, it will not be part of your query. So remember, like, it should be always checked if you want as a query, a part of your query. So check should be there. Now you can see another thing called criteria. Okay, so criteria is based, like, especially it's what you are doing filter. Okay, this is called criteria in simple word. So I want only data for SAM. Okay, because we have one name as a candidate for same. So I just added this. Now I will just click on the run button. Now you are getting only for SAM, right? Because we put a filter, like I just need data for SAM. Now again right click and go to the design view. Now I want for Mac. Before you run, just save it and just run. Now you are getting, right? Now if the in the same thing, if I want to add some name which is not available, so in that case it will not work because we don't have data. So it will show you blank. Okay, so this is what, now I'm just making SAM itself first one. Okay, so based on one query, you can add multiple condition or filter what exactly you are looking for. So now I need data. Suppose if I open this one, so you can see the date and time entries start from 2nd April, 3rd and 4th, but I need only for today. Okay, so what you can do, if you need only for today, just keep put like this. So I need only for today and just save it. Okay. Okay, so I kept this today. So if I just run 1 second, undefined today expression. Okay, now itself not there. Let me just check. Okay, so you can see when you if you want any condition or any criteria, just right click first and click on the builder part. So now you can see one expression builder is coming. Okay, now you want some function. So if you click on the functions, click on the very first, you are getting different set of function type. What are the function you need? So for us, it's not match. Suppose date and time, we already have date and time, right? But I need only today or now. Okay, this is one called now. Okay, or you want as a month. Okay, so just click on now. I will check. Just click or double click. Once you double click, it will give you like this, and click on OK. Now just save it and run it. It is not giving right now because it's not matched with our requirement. Let's see other option. Click on the builder, go to function. uh, Let me check all. So this date and time, yeah, so date and time, date, day, or I will, okay, let's check with a year and click on year, save it. In other, I will show you how it works. Okay, so as per our this, it is not working. I will show you. Let me quickly create a table. Table 2. I'm creating. Okay, name. Okay, date. Okay, date, amount. So this is one, you know, table I put. I can keep amount as a text also, no issue. I can put it as a currency also. Let's do with currency, and just I'm entering Sam, putting today's date. Amount is 1250, and putting another name and putting the date second. So I will tell you why I choose different date. Okay. So now I have another table. So now I will go and create one more table. Now click on simple and OK, and it is asking what you exactly need. I will choose all. I will not take any ID, that is not required for me. So you can see one multiple table or query, it is coming there, right? Whatever table you have or queries, it will be listed down over. So I am taking table 2. Now click on the next. Okay, now I do not need anything so far. Just I will go and I will just, like, I will not going to change anything, just keep it like that. So I have a field with amount. Okay, now I will do here the changes. So click on right click on this and go to the design view. Now you want amounts, right? Now I will show you amount is shows 1250 and one is 1000. Now I want, let me change this one. So I will put 999. Okay, I will put 999 and I will put now condition. I need amount should be less than 1000. So this is maybe one query I just want it. Okay, so you can see right now. So it is capturing, it is giving only the data based on our filter. So because I am asking less than 1000. Now if I ask greater than 1000 and click on the run, it should give me this. Okay. So now again here also I can put condition like, for example, greater than 1000, no, greater than 998, because we have a data for 999, greater than this. Okay, and less than 1500. Okay, so I am putting two condition. I need data which has 99, start from 998 up to whatever range, and I will just keep, see, I am getting all this. So I am getting based on my requirement, I am getting this. Okay, so you can make condition on that. Now come to the date function. So right click here and click on the build. Now you can see options. Okay, so I will just go and check what are the options we should for. So see here also you can see this, based on your expression builder also you can choose, or you are familiar with the greater than less than logic, then you can manually you can go and type. Okay, if not, then you can choose from here. So this is what you will all get for mathematics or calculation. Now come to this function build. So date and time. So suppose I want only for today's data. Okay, I don't want for yesterday. So we have a data for 2/4/2021 and today like 3/4/2021. I need only for today. So what I can do, I will just say today and just save it. Okay, now I will go to the design. Okay, and click on run, but I'm not sure why it is not working. Let me check. Undefined. Now it is not coming. Okay, let me check one thing. Today now, right? So I will choose this one. Something problem with my actually DB, I guess. So I'm not able to even select. Okay, let me do one more thing. So in this I got, I need today. It should work today. Type name. Okay. No, something is not working for me for date and his, but this thing is working. So we have covered filter on this name, how it works. Like for any name wise, if I want any name wise, we can get it. At the same time, greater than, less than, also we can get it. So if sometime you need some thing, just give me 1 second. Sorry. So, give me 1 second. I need to check one thing why it's not working. If you have any question, you can ask now.
No, Makhan. Actually, so the query thing, for reports, we will use query to generate reports. Any other place we
Correct.
use?
So query, no, exactly query is only for help. It will help you to create a reports. Like whenever you need any reports, right? So ideally reports only connect with the query. Okay, if you want some customized data, okay, customized report. So obviously you can, without query also report can be generated. Okay, there is no doubt. But that you can't customize, right? If suppose I want this table for few fields, like for few fields I only need, and I have a report but I do not have a query, in that case it will not work, because you do not have any customization. Only that customization, only query part will take care. So this is what the needed for the query. Only query, like the function of query is I need customization. I don't want entire things. I will only work on some things, or I need only this function. So or this
And
information.
yeah, and also while making table, we can use this calculations, right?
Yeah,
Query.
making
Uh,
no
while
calculation parts. Are you referring to the calculation?
Yeah, so if
Yeah.
anything needed to do in the table.
Yeah. So see, calculation always should be, part of table, because whenever you are entering any data, so obviously you are not going to enter data in a table. When we'll create a form, so that will be the interface, right? So whenever you are entering some data, so it will represent your table. Okay. So the form itself represent your table based on your table drop downs. The form will get designed, so you can't add additional thing on form. Okay, it will not save. So the thing, the calculation, obviously yes, we will always built in the table. Okay, this is what. So now come to the query part again. I want to do that, the date and time. So put date only. Okay, let it date. So click on save and click OK. So when I say date, okay, so when I say query as a date, it means it will always give you the current date. Okay, if you look at our data, okay, we have 2 4 3. For second also we have 3 2, but here date always represent the current one. Now if you want 1 day prior data, okay, then what would be your query? Then it would be -1. When you say -1, it should provide you the data for uh, previous day. Okay, so once you save this, go to design and run. But here which data we are referring? Second, 1 second, starting. So yesterday was 2. Okay, we'll put let me close this one. Now this is for table 2. Table 2 we have 3 2. So okay, sorry, my bad. Okay, now I will remove all because we have very less filter like data. That's why it's not work. So suppose you need date. So if you have any data for today, just save and run. It will give you today's date. Okay. So today's date, whatever 3 4, it will give you. Same thing if we have a data. So let me check the table 2 data. We have data for, yeah, it's my mistake. Okay. So I should put like it should be 2, right? Let's see. So this is capturing as a, okay, 3 4 2020, 3 4 2020. Okay. So you can see, right, the logic. So I have made the query on this. I need date minus 1. That means it should give the date yesterday's. So I have already this, right, yesterday. So I will just go and run. I am getting this one only. So I'm not getting for today's. Okay. But suppose you want one more field, I'm just adding. So I am adding one more and I am putting date as 4th. Okay. And I am putting some amount. Now click on the query part, go to the design, and now I want future date, means tomorrow's. Okay. I need a data for tomorrow's. So I will just say date and bracket start bracket close plus 1. So I will just save and click on run. So I'm getting it. So you can get, or you can put logic anything like based on your require. You can put 10 days, 7 days, whatever. So if you have that kind of things, okay, in that case it will work. So this is for the like uh, the thing what you can put for condition and date filtering and all. So we have covered amount wise greater than less than. Okay. And also in date, one more thing I will show. Suppose you need the data from yesterday to tomorrow. So what you will do, you will do between date, one second, between date. Okay. So this is your date. Okay. And suppose you need date minus. Okay. So plus 1. Okay. Let's take uh, minus 1. Let's see first whether it is working or not. So I'm saying I need from today and from yesterday to today. Okay. Let me save it and quickly run it. So you can see, right? So I'm getting from today itself, yesterday itself. Same if I want plus 1. So now if I click on run, I should get today. And so you can see for 2nd of April is not there. Only I'm getting data from today's and tomorrow's. So this is what you can do. Okay. So based on your requirement, based on your understanding what data you are needed. So based on that you can do it. So you can categorize your data based on the date, name. Okay. For name, anything you want, you will just say I need this for some name. Suppose this is what you need, just run. You are getting for this. Okay. Now there is one more thing I'll show you. uh, if I say like this, uh, name. Okay. So I am referring column name, and I click on I'm getting for same because I have mentioned so many conditions right now. Let me just close this one. Okay, let me focus on there only. Okay, this is table I want for this. So I need for same. If I say so, this this how it works. Like if you want any uh, header, okay. Suppose for example, uh, okay, I will show you here. So I want user should read before they put any action. So enter your date. Okay. So I will just save it and click on that. So you are getting this text. So enter your date. Okay. Or the same, enter your name. If I say like this, enter your name, and I will check whether I have data. Okay, I want I need data for John. So now I will go to design and click. Now it is asking, right, enter your name. If I just click paste John and okay, I should get the name, right? So this is also you can do, okay, based on your requirement. This is another. So I have hard coded like I need only data for same. So whenever you are running, let me one second. Okay, so I will just put this one. And so whenever you are running you will get only for the same. So make sure other, if you have other condition or other field as a filter or criteria, make sure that should match with the desired field. So if I want some additional data, that also I can do. So this is based on your understanding how you implement. Okay, so what logic you want to implement. So the purpose is to understand how query works. Okay, what is the purpose of main purpose of a query? So query will always help you to get the things within a short time, within a one click. This is the main purpose of a query. So it should not require to go back to your this table and you will do filter, choose this. So tedious job to do, seriously, like Excel. That's why it's a smart, like based on query. You can put in Excel. I'm not sure whether people can create query because I'm not familiar too much with the Excel. Excel, I don't know whether people can do, but obviously this is only the best feature in MS Access. You can create query, and based on query you can create multiple query for a single table. Okay, single data.
In Excel, generally people do VLOOKUP and all, right?
Yeah.
Pivots and
So yeah, so we look up in all also, it's so people are not everyone cannot do, right? First thing, we look
yeah,
up things and all,
that's
and it's not something easy task, seriously. But
yeah.
if you make a query, if you understand, like it's a very simple, right? So what field I need? I will first choose the field name here. Okay. And based on that, I need only for my data. Suppose there are n number of people are entering, into the database, but I need only for me. Okay. What I have entry. So I will just type my name and I will just run it. So I will get my data. Or here the same way, I want only for today's. So I will just say date, right, and I will just do this and I will just click on this. So I have a, it's very easy to run query based on my requirement. So you can do customization. So based on whatever field, even within the same field you can add more, you know you can add additional field as a part of your like query. Even if you have, suppose, uh, within the same thing, if you want to do any modification also, you can do it. Like, I need name, right? Now suppose in name itself I need, already we have name, so I'm just uncheck. So I need Sam, and let me check which one. This is a table to 2020. So make sure you are choosing the right table. Okay. And okay, now I need the data for Sam and John. Now what I will do, I will just put and. Okay, so I should get data for Sam and John only, not for others. So I will just click on run, but here I'm not getting. Let me check. 2021. Hmm. Okay, so I put a wrong one. So it should be or. Okay, so Sam, or when you say Sam or, it will give you for both. Whichever is available right now, you will get for both. So ideally, like, it's end of the day, it's your own customization, how you want data. You want for multiple people, or you want date wise, you want, that you know, right, better than me, the requirement. So as of now, I am just giving the generic, I just want you to understand why query needed and how query works. Okay, so it is very good thing. So when we create a form, which even as like interface, that time these queries will very helpful for reporting purpose. Okay, so this is what, the data. So today we have covered what. So export, import, query, how to create query. So I will show you one more thing in query only. Let me. So whenever you want to do any changes, right click and, design view. So now if want update something, okay, so just click on here. I want, I want this some date, mobile number will start with 9999 6666 and 1. So I want this mobile number should update, okay, from query itself. So just click on save. Now you can see, right, it's for update. Now just run it. Query must have list one destination field. Yeah. So destination field. So you can see, right, update to. Okay. So when you say update to, just put it here and click on run. So you can see you are getting option. Okay. So we misplaced this mobile number in or, but update to where you want to update. I want to update this mobile number under this mobile number under this table. Okay, as a data. Okay, now once you click on run, you are about to update two rows. Once click, you okay, once you click yes, you can't update the undo command. Once it is saying, once you are saying yes, it will be done, you can't undo it. So I will say click yes. Okay, and let's, it will show you again the same. Let me check. 1 second. So you can see, right, so I entered, I wanted that, Sam should have mobile number start with 4 times 9, 6 times 4 times 6 and 0. See, it's automatically updated, and it will replace the previous one. Okay, previously obviously it was a different, but it's again change it. So this is we update. Okay, based on query also you can do update. and same, suppose you want some name, so I want any other name, like, so always remember, any name kind of things you are entering, that should be string. Okay, so we want name should Paul. Okay, and I will click on save. So again it is saying okay, click. Now I will just close this one, just close it, not this one, sorry. See, so earlier it was Sam, so now you can see wherever Sam was there, it's replaced with Paul, right? So this is the one another function, you can like update from query itself the data, whatever you want. Okay, this is what. So this is little bit complex. Obviously, it's a advanced level. When you learn MS Access advanced level, it lot of things you can learn. Okay, so update, append, these things are comes under advanced level. So I suggest, once first you focus on the basic level. Once you are done with the basic, you can able to start, you can able to create a database in basic level, then you can switch to the advanced, then you will get more functions to use it. So for today we are going to end up this session. So tomorrow we'll start working on the report. Okay, so so far we have covered export data, how to export data, import data, how to create query, how to make, filter or customize our query, also how to update data from the query itself, right? These are the things we have covered. So table we have completed, queries we have completed. So there are a lot of things in queries, but basic level I would suggest this should be enough for you right now. So next we'll move to the reports. Once we complete report, then we'll start form, and then we will start on macros and modules. Okay, so now so far maybe it's a boring, like once you start working on the form, it would be very like you will be excited to work, because it's a completely design part. So right now design part is not there, we are only building our all the pillars and all to build a MSX database. So for today, this is where we completed the query part. Tomorrow again we'll do. Thank you so much for joining. Let me stop recording.